All right. So we're here to break down the word salvation in Hebrew, Latin, and Greek. Okay? And we're about to find out something. All right. So I'm in the Latin. I'm in Google Translate. From English to Latin. The word salus means what? Salvation means what? Salus. Now, let's go look in the Latin and see who this name is named after. Okay, so Salus is the Roman goddess. In Roman religion, the goddess of safety and welfare, later identified with the Greek Hygienia. Her temple on the Crenio at Rome, dedicated at 302 BC, was the scene of an annual sacrifice on August the 5th. Uh-oh. In the Greek. We know that it means salvation, all right? But let's go see if the Greeks had a god that they worship named Soteria. What do we have here? In Greek mythology, Soteria was the goddess of spirit, of safety and salvation, deliverance and preservation from harm. Soteria was also an epithet of the goddess Persephone, meaning salvation, deliverance, and safety. Okay. Interesting. Now, let's see what salvation translates to in the Hebrew. Now, as you can see on the screen, there's a little bit of deception here. Now, they're trying to tell us that salvation means Jesus. That's a lie from the pits of hell. Okay? The translation of salvation is Yeshua, and it's not Jesus. All right? I just took y'all through the Latin, the Greek, now the Hebrew. All right? That's deception. That's from the enemy. All right? Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and click this little button here, and let's see what it say.
Yeshua. 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 Yeshua.
Okay, there you have it. Okay? That's what the name of the Son of the Most High is, and his name literally means Yah is salvation, which Yah is the creator. Now you see how in all three languages and customs that the name salvation glorified their different gods. All right? How else simpler can I put this? All right? Now here, let's take a look at the Romans, which they speak Latin. Let's look at the Roman goddess Salus of salvation. All right, this is their god. When they called upon, they was pagans. So when they called upon salvation, they called upon this goddess here, Salus. Now let's go take a look at the Greek. Okay, so now to me, I don't know about y'all eyes, but this look like the same exact goddess. Right? The Romans borrowed from the Greeks, vice versa. Now, this is the goddess Soteria. So this is the goddess that the Greeks called upon when they needed salvation. Okay? Now let's see what the Hebrew God, Yahuwah, let's see what he said. Now you notice there's no picture of him. Okay? And Jesus ain't it. And you notice there's no picture of him. Why? Because he said, well, look at verse 3. He said, you shall have no Elohims before me. And look at verse 4. You shall not make unto you any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in the heavens above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the waters underneath. This is why you don't see an image of the Almighty Yahuwah. Now that you've seen all three gods and their names after their religion, now this scripture should make sense. Neither is there Yeshua in any other, for there is no other name under heaven among men whereby we must be saved. No, in the KJV, it would say salvation. Now, you mean to tell me that verse was really saying neither is there Salus, calling after another name of a false deity? Neither is there Salteria, calling after a false deity of the Greek? No. It was saying, neither is there Yeshua, because we know that Yeshua means salvation, and we know that that's the name of the Most High, the Son of the Most High God. Okay? So there it is, man. You know, how plain can it get? That's been my time, man. I'm out. Say love, peace, and may the Most High, Yahuwah, give you edification and understanding.